Hi, I'm Parker, General Manager here at Real Fly Rod, and today we're going to be talking about streamer lines. Part of our streamer season for October, we took the guys out for a float, and now we're going to talk about the lines that we were using. So the first question that we always get from customers is, how do I select a good streamer line? And the real answer is it depends on the rod, it depends on the conditions, and the width and depth that you are fishing for. So for example, if you're fishing for smallmouth like we did in our float, which you'll see some videos of shortly, we're looking for more intermediate lines that can get the fly at a parallel level with the water, maybe a couple feet down, and fishing between maybe a 3 to 5 foot depth. If you're looking for brown trout, typically we're going to be fishing browns on maybe a little bit faster river where we need to get the fly a little bit more down into their eyes, and so we may have to find a sinking line that's 5 to 6 inches per second. Well, with so many different varieties of lines on the market right now, we think the easiest way is to do this. First is to obviously match now the weight of the line with the weight of the rod. Years ago, anglers used to overweight them, sometimes underweight them, but mostly overweight. But now the line manufacturers have been working so well with fly rod manufacturers that you want to be able to equalize that. So weight forward 7 line with a weight forward 7 rod. The second way to choose the line is, again, judging the depth. Typically, if you're between 3 to 5 feet, a good intermediate line is going to really present that offering to the fish. It's going to allow them to get in that strike zone, to be able to fish to see it, and allow you to get a little bit depth, especially after maybe a couple seconds waiting for that fly to fall after the cast. If you're fishing in faster or a little bit deeper water, typically we recommend Sink 3 or Sink 5. The nice thing about these lines is Scientific Angler and Rio have done an excellent job of basically combining densities. We call this a triple density type of lines, and what that allows is you can have a fast section in the front of the head, and then it tapers down back in the line to about an intermediate. So it gives a real true unique offering to the fish. When you're also selecting your fly line, we want to recommend what fly that you're using. Some anglers may not know what flies to use for streamer fishing, but typically you're going to be using a little bit larger streamer, 3, 4, maybe 5 inches, or certainly larger than that. Some lines are better than others. Typically on the Rio side, we like the Predator and the Outbound Short series for those more aggressive, heavier flies, especially with dumbbells. On the Scientific Angler side, we really like the Titan series, both in a sink tip and then the triple density. Orvis makes a great bank shot line, both in a float and a sink, that rivals both Rio and Scientific Angler. And if you don't know, but Scientific Angler makes the Orvis line, so it's very similar to the Titan series. Overall, with selecting a streamer line, try to find the fly that you're using, depth, and obviously the type of application, whether it's smallmouth, steelhead, brown trout. And for any questions that you may have, definitely contact our pro staff. We've been fishing these lines for many years. Some of these have evolved over time, and we can give you some unique criticism or pros to whether the line is going to match your rod and match your application. Reach out to us at sales@Real Fly Rod, or give us a call at the Fly Shop at 937-434-8472. We hope to see you on the water. Thank you.